चक्षुरुन्मिलितं तस्मै श्रीगुरवे श्रीचैतन्यकृष्णस्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम् वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुताकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्णकरुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधा कान्त नमोऽस्तु ते तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन्निति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna, welcome to all of you for today's session. Today we are going to discuss Shāstra pramāṇam, session 4. So, if you all remember in yesterday's class we discussed non-defective Shabda is the king of all other Pramanas. Pratyaksha Nayamana. So, how we are saying king means what he should be? Yeah. He should be independent. He should be independent. So, how we can say non-defective Shabda is independent and Pratyaksha is not independent? We will say from this side. Yes. Give an example. No, sorry. Non-defective Shabda is independent, Pratyaksha is dependent. पहाड़ में अग्नि लगी है तो स्मोक है तो somebody कोई आगे से कहता है कि पहाड़ पे प्रत्यक्ष yes. So you have example in the snake pit. Yes. हिल से जो पथिक आ रहे हैं वो बताएंगे कि yes. So you told that one person is seeing his friend's face. Yes. And he is thinking that it is not the real face because he has seen somebody. So there is some Brahma in him. Yes. But the Prataksha is not able to remove that Brahma. Yes. And somebody told him that this is the real face. Yes. Then that Shabda is able to remove that. That Brahma. And so he is able to identify this is my friend's head only. And how can you say there is another example, independent example for saying Shabda is independent. Another example of Shabda is independent. Yes, you told the snake, the person who is counting. Counting. Tell that. Dasham Asmi. Yeah. Dasham Aham Asmi. So the disciple of Paramananda, they are going on a boat. They are counting that are there 10 there. So he counts, but he does not count himself. So then the intelligent person he comes and he asks him, we were 10 when we started, but now we are 9. So he tells him that he counts and he says, see, we are 9 only. Then the person who has come, he says that Dasham Thomas, Api Dasme. So this Shabda, it removes the illusion. What illusion? He had No information.
Initially, what he was having, each one is having what kind of illusion?
दसवां कौन है? तो दसवां मैं हूँ ये इनको पता नहीं।
दशमा मैं हूँ इस प्रकार की जो ज्ञान है उसकी विपरीत में कुछ मोह था। वो मोह, that illusion just went off when the word dashamah tvamasi. So you are the 10th one. So this word, when it reached from the mouth of that intelligent person into this shishya, then what will happen? That moha is finished. So here moha is finished by the shabda, but there the pratyaksha not able to destroy. So that's why shabda is independent and pratyaksha is not independent. It is dependent on the that Akashvani is saying. In that words, it is dependent to remove that Brahma, whatever. That means this is my friend said that Brahma, to remove that pratyaksha is dependent on Shabda from the Akashvani. But here, Shabda is not dependent on anyone. Yes? Yeah.
One question can I ask?
Yeah, please.
One question is, suppose that person is not having faith in the words somebody is saying, is having more faith on the senses. Then his illusion will not be removed. He's saying, I'm seeing this is my friend, I don't believe in you.
So that's why here it is said that non-defective Shabda, this is not a this is not a actually manufactured by someone. That means, but someone is not able to. Now your point is that person is, because here you have to take the condition like this, because Akashvani never lies. There is no point of thinking that Akashvani is going to say something lie and that's why I should not dependent. That means what? Non-defective Shabda you are not accepting it. Non-defective Shabda you are not considering it. Then in that case, so that is not the case. We are already taking. This is non-defective Shabda. This is confirmation is there. With the person actually. So that is the thing we should take. We are not discussing about the defective Shabda.
That is not defective Shabda, but the person himself is not having faith on the.
Then who is having non-defective? Who is accepting this non-defective Shabda?
The person.
No. We are discussing about non-defective Shabda in respect of whom this is. We are all accepting this as a non-defective Shabda. Even the examples of persons also they should accept this as a non-defective Shabda. Okay. That's why we are, then in your case, flipping to the defective Shabda. We are not taking that. Now everyone is accepting this as a non-defective Shabda. That is doing the activity of destroying illusion. So that's why we separated any Shabda we are not saying as non-defective Shabda means it is accepted by even the person who is in the example also. But can you show like that non-defective pratyaksha and a defective pratyaksha? No. Because Shabda can be outside the person and it can be free from the defects of the Purusha. But you cannot produce the pratyaksha pramāṇam which is free from the defects of the Purusha. Because Purusha you have these 4 defects and it is imbibed in the Purusha only that Pramāṇas. A very subtle point you asked, so I think you understood the thing. Okay, next, shall I check one more? Huh? This is one a little tricky, that's why I asked. Similarly, can anyone say in Anumana Pramana case? Anumana is dependent and Shabda is independent. Hanuman is dependent.
Only that hill and fire example you gave. So means one was a thing where there is smoke, there is fire. But some people came who were going fire. They said, no, no, there was rings. Now the smoke is coming after this fire. So this is the example that it is the Hanuman is dependent on the Shabda, and Shabda when they said ki, now due to rain the smoke is coming. Shabda is independent.
पास में आए लेकिन इतना क्लियर नहीं है, थोड़ा सा. हाँ, what do you say?
Example is same. Let us suppose there is a
That example only, but bit clear I want.
Let us suppose there is some smoke in the hill. A person sees the smoke because he is convinced that wherever there is a smoke, there must be a fire. Because in the kitchen he saw the same.
Yes.
So when that person run towards that hill, immediately one person come and he said, there is not fire, there is no fire. So as he answered, because suddenly due to the rain, the fire had been extinguished. So there is smoke only, there is no fire. So there is no need to worry. The same person said, there is another hill where there is actual fire. You can go towards there.
Because when he heard from the first person, so there is no fire. So whenever he is seeing second hill also there is a smoke, he is thinking that there may be fire and may not be fire. There is no fire. He is getting through Anumana Pramāṇa, he is not able to decide actually. There is fire, but there is fire like that in the second hill. But when he heard from the Patikas, then only he confirmed that yes, there is a fire. Like in the case of Hanuman, Pratyaksha also. Pratyaksha, initially when he got experience of in the magician's place, so even it is not his real friend's, his friend's real head, he got illusioned. So, and he thought that, it is not a real head. But when he saw a real one, he was saying that it is not a real one. So for that, remove that illusion, the Pratyaksha was not able to act. So then for that, it is need of the authentic, that means Shabda Pramāṇam. And non-defective Shabda help. Non-defective means in his case also it is non-defective. He has trust on that. So similarly here, so Hanuman also, when he got experience that from the first hill, there is no fire. But when thing is similarly, there is no fire in the second hill also. But actually, when he heard, then he understood that, there is a fire. When he heard from the words, then he inferred that, smoke is there is a fire. So like this, here also, Anumana Pramāṇa is dependent on the Shabda. And Anumana is not independently producing the knowledge. So like this, so our journey from where we started, where we are going actually, who will explain? You tell me.
जर्नी स्टार्टेड ज्ञान क्या होता है, सर्वव्यापी हेतु ज्ञान.
Yes.
फिर हमने डिस्कस किया कि जो ज्ञान है उसको पाने के दो तरीके होते हैं. तो ज्ञान दो तरह के होता है, यथार्थ ज्ञान और आधार्थ ज्ञान. मतलब जो ज्ञान नहीं है और एक जो ज्ञान वास्तविक ज्ञान. फिर उसके बाद हमने डिस्कस किया कि ज्ञान के दो तरीके होते हैं. एक जो स्मृति के अंदर होता है, जो संस्कार की बात है, और दूसरा ज्ञान जो होता है वो अनुभव से आता है. तो अनुभव से ज्ञान प्राप्त करने के 10 वे होते हैं. तो 10 वे को हमने जाना है. प्रत्यक्ष, अनुमान और शब्द प्रमाण, मतलब ये 3 मेजर क्वालिटी वो है. फिर उसके बाद हमने डिस्कस किया कि कैसे जो शब्द प्रमाण है वो ओवररूल करता है प्रत्यक्ष प्रमाण को, और नॉन डिफेक्टिव जो शब्द प्रमाण है वो ओवररूल करता है अनुमान प्रमाण और प्रत्यक्ष प्रमाण. और जो शब्द प्रमाण है वो किंग है. वैसे मैंने काफी प्रूव किया उसको एग्जांपल के साथ.
नहीं, ये इधर थोड़ा सा आपको क्लियर है. तो 10 प्रकार से अनुभव आता है.
10 प्रकार से.
ओके, उसमें 10 को समराइज करके 3 बना दिया. उसमें प्रत्यक्ष, अनुमान और शब्द. तो उसके बाद क्या है?
प्रत्यक्ष जो है वो तो फिर उसके बाद हमने प्रूव किया जो शब्द प्रमाण है वो किंग है, मतलब सारी नॉलेज का.
उधर कैसे गए? नहीं, इधर क्यों? उधर ऐसे क्यों? उधर तो बहुत कुछ मिस हो रहा है. सुनने वाले मैंने कन्वीनियंट फील नहीं करेंगे। आप तो फोर्स कर रहे हैं हमारे ऊपर लगे, है ना? इधर कुछ है, कुछ और भी मिसिंग कर रहा है। मैंने अनुभव ज्ञान, तो हम लोगों को हमारा खोज क्या है? सबसे बेस्ट, मैं सबसे बेस्ट नहीं, हमको ऐसा प्रमाण चाहिए जो सदा के लिए वास्तव ज्ञान ही देगा, यथार्थ ज्ञान ही देगा, प्रमा ही देगा, कभी भी अप्रमा नहीं देगा, ऐसा खोज है हम। तो आपके सामने 10 प्रकार के प्रमाण हैं, तो उसी से ही अनुभव, और उसी अनुभव से संस्कार बन के स्मृति भी होता है। लेकिन अभी इसमें किसको हम प्रमाण के रूप में, माने सदा के लिए प्रमाण, हर वक्त प्रमा ही देगा, ऐसा करके हम खोजना चाहते तो ना ये, क्योंकि हम अपना व्यावहारिक, अपना डीलिंग्स, लौकिक अलौकिक वस्तु, that means all the objects of loka and aloka vastus, if you want to deal you need knowledge. But what kind of knowledge you need? You are desiring, you are aspiring for the always right knowledge, right? Now that means prama, you are desiring for prama. But of course you have 10 ways to get the prama, but you have, now you just jumping that sabda is king, and here you see, you should connect the thing. What is the connection? What is your objective? And your explanation should be in the connection. Your objective is establishing the, or finding the right pramana. Right pramana. Yathartha gnan, the one which gives yathartha gnan. So you that is the goal. And keeping that goal in the mind, your explanation should go on. Now what you should say then?
We need to find हमें ऐसा ज्ञान चाहिए जो लौकिक भी दे दे और अलौकिक का भी ज्ञान।
What is that? No. Your understanding. You said that there are the 10 ways to get the knowledge. That means 10 pramanas are there. But now, can I accept all the 10 as 10 pramanas? And can I rely on all those 10? No, you summarize that into 3. So can I rely on all those 3? And all the time they will always produce the right knowledge. And can I use all these 3?
No.
Why?
Because क्योंकि वो आज यथार्थ ज्ञान भी दे सकते हैं, डिफेक्टिव नॉलेज भी दे सकते हैं।
क्यों?
प्रत्यक्ष टिपान जो है वो डिफेक्टिव, मतलब 4 डिफेक्ट्स होते हैं।
हाँ, तो बोलो ना तब।
4 डिफेक्ट की वजह से वो फिर आज यथार्थ ज्ञान दे सकते हैं। और अनुमान प्रमाण है वो भी प्रत्यक्ष पे रिलाई करता है।
हाँ, ये बोलिए ना तब तो अब व्हाट इज our search is finding the pramana which always give right knowledge. Okay, now you have to explain. So even 10 we summarize into 3. In that, pratyaksha and anumana are influenced by the doshas of purusha. Tell me.
प्रत्यक्ष और प्रमाण, जो अनुमान प्रमाण है और प्रत्यक्ष प्रमाण है, वो 4 दोषों से प्रभावित होते हैं।
कैसा?
हमारी जो इंद्रियां वो अपूर्ण है, तो हम मतलब जैसे हम डिवाइस में बताते हैं कि हम रात को देख नहीं सकते, तो उसके कारण जो इंद्रियां जो है अपूर्ण होने के कारण हम भ्रमित हो जाते हैं, भ्रमित प्रमाद, उसके बाद भ्रमित हो जाते हैं।
Now what is the mechanism of pratyaksha? You should explain. then you should explain the mechanism of pratyaksha, then the involvement of the senses. And what is pratyaksha? What is the pratyaksha?
प्रत्यक्षा जो हम डायरेक्ट सेंसेस से हम नॉलेज गेन करते हैं, उसको प्रत्यक्ष कहते हैं।
इंद्रियार्थ सन्निकर्ष जन्यम ज्ञानम प्रत्यक्ष ज्ञानम तत्कारणम प्रत्यक्ष प्रमाणम। That is when there is a contact between the senses and sense objects, so because of it the knowledge is produced. Okay, so this knowledge can be always right or not of a purusha. So we should also explain purusha means who is having always 4 defects. So how the 4 defects also, if you need, you should give explanation actually. If someone demands, so we should say that this ahankara, chitta, and intelligence, and also mind and senses, all are made up of 3 modes. Yeah. So these are all influenced by these are the functions, and these can be influenced. So that's why, because of the purusha's defects, pratyaksha will be sometimes defective. Not all the time. We didn't say all the time pratyaksha is defective. No. But it can be. So that's why we cannot rely on the pratyaksha. And also we cannot rely on the anumana, because anumana is dependent on pratyaksha. What kind of defects are influencing pratyaksha and anumana of the purusha? Which defects? Except vipralipsa, all three. And can you rely on the purusha's sabda?
No.
You have to say this also, na? Because you are going in finding the right pramāṇam, which gives always right knowledge. So that's why you should say that yes, even the Purusha Sabda is also not reliable, because Purusha is having the cheating tendency. He can produce a cheating statement. That produces cheating knowledge. That means wrong knowledge. So that's why Sabda dependent on Purusha also cannot be reliable. Then what we should do then? Then people will say, now nothing is reliable for us. So then, worry उस पुस्तक बांध के बस घर जाओ काम के सो जाओ बोरी बिस्तर बांध के चले जाओ और क्या करेंगे then how you will deal this? Now it's a big samasya is in front of us now. We are we are in the uh, we are in the search of the right pramāṇam. Yes. So now we are in a big problem now. Everyone will be stuck in here. Whole world stuck here actually. Now you have to give such a method, you can deliver the people from this society and you can help them to find the right pramāṇa. Then how will you proceed? Yes.
We'll assume that there is a non-defective.
We assume that there will be a non-defective shabda. Okay, what is the non-defective shabda?
Non-defective shabda is that which is
Mm.
which is it's a statement that is true in all the situation, and it is not affected by the defects.
Simple. It is free from the Purusha's 4 defects. So what is our where we stuck actually? In this whole world, who are the Purushas are there? Everyone is having a defect. And that's why everyone's pratyaksha anumana shabda is defective. By hearing, audience also will become so happy actually. Yes or no? They will accept this. Yes. I am wrong, you are wrong, we are all wrong. Yes. Now we are from here you should turn their thinking, you have now you lead them actually from here. Making people understandable here is very easy. So from here onwards, and also you should challenge them. There are only 3 pramanas. There are no other mean which can give knowledge to you. This also we should elaborately explain. That we did already. Yes. Did you find Prabhu? Did you find any other way to get the knowledge other than Pratyaksha, Anumana and Shabda? We give 10, but we summarize that into 3. Can anyone find any another mean? No, there is no another way to get the knowledge. So then how to take? Then please continue. From here, how you lead the people actually, audience. So they are all in the want of finding the right pramana, which gives always right pramana means the one always gives the right knowledge. This we want.
So first of all, we have assumed that there is a non-defective shabda, which is always producing the right knowledge. So now we will prove that this overrules all other pramana. This is the best pramana. We will prove that it is independent. It will prove that this is the best. This is the king of all other protection and man.
Yeah.
So in this case, we have already
criteria. Yes. So in that criteria, you should make them feel comfortable to accept whatever you said. Thorough preparation only will. If you deliver this lunju bunju, then they will not be happy actually. So you have to make. Now we assume people they try to stop you, but we have to say them. We assume that non-defective shabda is there, and such a non-defective shabda is far efficient, and it is like a king, and it is going to correct even the pratyaksha and anumana. It is pratyaksha and anumana are only just assisting it, and it can reach to the beyond the objects which can be approached by pratyaksha and anumana. So all these things, so very thoroughly if you present, then it's clear for them. So they will accept, yes, if per suppose if there is a non-defective shabda is there, that can do these things, we made them to accept. Pratyaksha and anumana can be corrected and also can be just servants for this. And also we should discuss one more point here. What? Huh? One more important point, last point I discussed in the yesterday's class. Means they cannot produce knowledge about the scripture. What you want to, what we did, what we presented by that? Without Shabda, we cannot know about it. If human beings are also kept, means without Shabda, without association of these learned people, they will. और भी मजा नहीं आ रहा बोले हैं बट
without non-defective shabda, the pramāṇam cannot be known.
That is not the point. We should disprove the pratyaksha anumana. That's all. Establishing non-defect is not major role.
Pratyaksha and Anumana can only tell us about the sense rejecting and accepting. They will always keep us on the animal platform. They cannot make us advance.
The maximum output of pratyaksha and anumana is accepting and rejecting of the favorable and unfavorable objects for the senses. This much only can be achieved by pratyaksha and anumana. This is main point actually. Here NDS is not the main issue actually. आपका जो प्रत्यक्ष अनुमान इतना ही कर सकते. So, but if we see in the people's case, even if they are getting something more than the so accepting and resenting, so that is always they are getting from the shabda, which is provided by their parents or their teachers. Example, you should say, to prove this once again, you should say that, so if you keep a boy and in a forest alone without any chance of hearing the words and learning the knowledge through the sabda, so those will be just like an jadamuka, means like an animal simply. So that's why from this we established that if there is no shabda, so then with pratyaksha and anumana we are simply like an animal form, not more than this. So then after that, that's why, so non-defective shabda, if it is there, then that will provide the knowledge which is always correct. Then people will be civilized also. That means without shabda pramāṇa, you cannot see a proper rational behavior in the, as a human behavior in the person, even that human also. Vyavahara siddhi also will not happen. Vyavahara also cannot be accomplished. Nicely sitting and eating and going for search after going to the mother surgeon, cleaning and so rationally behaving and not doing sex with parent, mother and sister. So these things we cannot expect in that person. So these are all, whatever the culture we are learning means, that is from the vyavahara, proper humanly behavior. That is also because of shabda, which is taught by elderly people, knowledgeable people. Actually, yeah. After saying this much, no, oh, very nice. So everyone will accept till here. So then everyone is in now desire of finding the non-defective shabda, because that is really very worthwhile. Because without non-defective shabda, pratyaksha anumana make you just an animal. That is the main point you have to establish here. And our shabda is also is defective, because we are also having cheating propensity. Our shabda is also defective. Then how to get this non-defective shabda? Okay. It's a very, Jiva Goswami is presenting very logical. Is there any scope you want to crack it? Break it actually. We break it, then we'll, if possible.
Somebody may say that let us have a defective shabda only, like what we are having in the society. But we cannot say whether it is not effective or defective, but there is some shabda. So we are still living, experimenting, and all those things are happening. What is the problem?
So, but defective shabda, you are getting the defective knowledge, and because you want to deal the objects beyond the local, so and you want to, you what is our objective? You are rejecting objective actually. What we are in the journey of finding the right pramāṇam, which always give the right knowledge. Now you are saying that I don't want right pramāṇam, right knowledge. Then what your pratigna itself you are breaking. You are breaking your own pratigna. Then you are it's not rational. This is not rational. This is not rational discussion. No. That's why we are committing them. We are in the search of right knowledge from the right pramāṇam. Non-defective source actually, pramāṇam. Now you are saying that even if it is not non-defective, I don't mind, and already we convinced you your pratyaksha anumana is defective and your shabda is also defective. So that's why you cannot rely, and that is not going to give you a proper anubhava gnana. So which is not really good for us. Everyone we want always pure. That means always right knowledge, right source, right knowledge, right pramana. So that's why we have to continue. Any other way you want to ask questions here?
Realizations are also Anuman. Some revelation, not realization. Revelation.
Revelation of who? From whom? That's when here the many people so you should not whatever we are going to establish that you should not use now actually.
No, Swapna, I am talking about sleeping. In sleep, they see something and they assume that it is going to happen or like that. So they think that I got the knowledge.
Swapna means is coming from the samskara. All the samskaras are formed from the anubhava.
That is Smriti.
Yes. Anything else?
Basically, in this Swapna, it could be right for the right person. It could be right.
We are not saying it's always wrong. It can be right also. Okay. We said anubhava gnana is also even our senses, our perception, our pratyaksha and anumana. We are not saying that always they are wrong, but we want the one which will never go wrong. If we say pratyaksha always wrong, then we are seeing a slate and it is slate. It is not wrong knowledge. It is right knowledge only. So we are not saying that pratyaksha is always wrong. Did we say like that?
No.
We are saying that we want always right one. So then how to find that non-defective shabda is definitely, it is going to give the right knowledge. But who can be the non-defective shabda? That today we are going to discuss. Okay. Thank you very much for coming till here, everyone, with me. And it's quite easy. That means from Sandarbha, this is the second Anucheda. You all has to open second Anucheda. And I gave the 3 files I shared. The second Anucheda number 2. Sarva Samvadini you should start seeing. It's a translated one. I translated this into English, Sanskrit into English. Mostly it is defectless. Now we have to think about what is that non-defective or what that non-defective shabda is. Yugos himself is saying in the Sarva Samvadini actually. If you want, you got to see in the Sanskrit also, you see, he is saying.
Projector is this.
Okay. Switched on. Single press, okay. अतएवं शब्दस्यैव प्रमाणत्वे पर्यवसिते को असौ शब्दः इति विवेचनीयम्. Yes, non-defective shabda is the one. तत्र भ्रमादिरहितवचः शब्दः इत्यनेनैव पर्याप्तिर्न स्यात्. That means now to all the audience, they are all in the want of finding so pramāṇa, which always gives the right knowledge. So for that, you just answer that non-defective shabda is that one. This much if you say, is it enough? No. We have to say what is that actually. What is that non-defective shabda? So next, that's what is coming. If we just define non-defective shabda as that shabda which is free from four defects, then that is not sufficient definition. Because if you say like that and if you leave, then what they will do, everyone will be manufacturing their own non-defective shabda. And a group of people will sit and so they will write there something and this is the non-defective shabda and everyone should follow. So okay, just as if everyone accepts shabda as free from four defects based on their own understanding, then in the difference of opinions, there will be the difficulty of not being able to decide the right one. Like this group is there and this group is there. Now these two groups, they all sit together and they wrote the non-defective shabda means this. About the nature, about this, about the Lord, about the alaukik vastus, about the laukik vastus. You all together sit and wrote, and you all together sit and wrote, and you are saying that this is the jnana, and this is the non-defective shabda, and all of we should follow. But now, if you allow even two groups also, can you see that everything is similar? No, there will be difference. Then who will follow that? Who will say? Huh? No. Teacher also is a Purusha who is having the defects. So that's why this is not the way. That means just if you say that non-defective shabda is you can only decide. No, nobody can decide that. So that's why then to solve that. Thus that shabda being approachable by pratyaksha. If we say we all collectively use our pratyaksha and based upon that we decide, then what will happen? That non-defective shabda is dependent on what? Pratyaksha. Then what will happen? So then it is not a independent pramāṇa. Pratyaksha already we said defective. So that's why, thus that shabda being approachable by pratyaksha to decide the right one becomes dependent on another pramāṇa and hence it has the difficulty of not being a pramāṇa. So now we go another step. Therefore, shabda is that one, non-defective shabda is that one which is accepted by everyone for their own scholarship. Point number one is very important from here. That means non-defective shabda can be that one which is accepted by everyone for their own scholarship. माने सबको ज्ञान देने में वो समर्थ होना चाहिए. Next, which on being studied gives all kinds of scholarship to everyone. And whoever studies that, they should get the entire knowledge. That means about this whole universe, outside the universe, everything, about everything it should be able to tell. Which alone gives supreme scholarship to purify pratyaksha and other pramanas. And also it should have such a ability that non-defective shabda, pratyaksha and anumana of everyone can be corrected by that. Such a non-defective I want. That means we are putting the criteria. To be a non-defective Shabda, it should be fulfilling all these. That means it should be, first 4 point is, it should be giving the knowledge to everyone and also all the kinds of the knowledge. And next, it can give knowledge, such a knowledge which can purify. Sometimes Pratyaksha is giving wrong knowledge, that also can corrected by that. Such a way it should be. And also Anumana Pramana goes wrong. Independently, Anumana Pramana goes wrong. So in that case also, this non-defective Shabda should be correcting. Already we have seen non-defective Shabda means king means it can overrule, it can correct, it can take help, it can reach the objects which cannot be reached by Pratyaksha and Anumana. And such a qualities all it should have. That means in this whole universe, everyone's Pratyaksha may go wrong. If any one of the everyone can go wrong. So everyone should be corrected by that non-defective Shabda. Non-defective should be such a way. And Anumanas of everyone may, among the whole, maybe one or two are go wrong, or many are go wrong. And they also should be corrected by that non-defective Shabda. We want such a non-defective Shabda, which is self-accomplished since beginningless. And also it should not be having any beginning. Anadi it should be. Because if it is having Adi means, then something is superior to that. And someone is cause for that. Then who is that someone? That's why it should be what? Anadi. And which is root for all pramanas and is collection of Mahavakyas. And it is the root for all the pramanas. That means Pratyaksha Pramana, Anumana Pramanas also should be produced by it. How it is? That means human beings' eyes, human beings' intelligence, everything should be produced by this.
Every knowledge how the eyes are formed.
Eyes, formation of eyes and formation of the intelligence, formation of the mind, everything should be done through this. Like Brahmaji, when you do the creation for the each body, each creation like humans, trees, reptiles, all. So he is following whom, Humans means 2 eyes they should have, and they have this much intelligence there, and this is the properties. Brahmaji is creating this body, na? So is he creating himself? Tene Brahma Hruda Adi Kavi. Means he is revealed with Vedic knowledge in the heart. And based upon that, neend aa raha hai. Based upon that knowledge, what happened? So Brahmaji is able to do the creation. Like if you want to make sabji, you need knowledge or not? If you want to construct a building, you need knowledge or not? Then if you want to construct a bodies, human bodies, Rakshasa bodies, Kinnaras, Kimpurushas, all these, Asuras, Devatas, all these bodies, what you need? You need knowledge actually. Brahmaji needs knowledge or not? Brahmaji needs knowledge. So that means everyone's, all the body senses, all are made by whom? By Brahmaji. By based upon what?
Knowledge.
Knowledge what?
Veda.
So that's why here we are saying, in this whole universe, whatever the Pratyaksha Anumanas are there, their root should be that. Now you tell me, such a non-defective Shabda, tell me which can be. Everyone like this kind of criteria for non-defective Shabda, you will be happy or not? It is root for all the Pramanas. And it is correcting all the Pramanas if they go wrong in any situation. And it is beginningless. And it is giving all the scholarship of the entire universe and outside the universe. And for everyone. So what is that non-defective? आप और हम सब मिलके बनाएंगे तो होगा, क्योंकि that is used with the or defective senses. वो सबका बाप होना चाहिए. Is there any such a non-defective Shabda is available or not in the market? in this universe? Yes. That Shabda is only Shastra. That Shastra is only Veda. Now you raise the question section. Tell me. You want to? Yeah.
Vedas, someone says Vedas are also made by someone.
And that I will discuss.
We will prove that it is.
It is not because you can put so many akshapas later, but I am asking instead of Vedas, you want to propose anything or not? That's why I am asking. Is there any option for you? That is why I am asking. If there is no option, that means you are accepting us. If there is option, show me that, and I will discuss with. I will go with that. See here now we are in a deductive way. We are reaching to the goal. So that's why now I am giving open chance to all of you to shoot arrows, shoot questions. My criteria is you are happy with this. My criteria of the for non-defective shabda.
Criteria is but why Vedas?
That is I will. That is my duty. I will do that. But do you have anything else?
No.
Anything in your pocket? That means instead of Vedas, I will put this my Bible or my Quran or whatever you want. You come and tell. That's why. You are bringing that. That's made by one person. It's not anadi. Your criteria is lost already. It should be beginningless. Nobody said that it's a beginningless.
So that Veda also written at some point of time.
Now that I will do. But first you tell me your thing. I will do my own clarifications later actually. Vedas are anadi, I will establish. That is my duty. Now I am asking because we are on the group. Na? So now from my side I am bringing Vedas. From your side you want to bring anything else. You find it.
Somebody may say that some scientist has discovered a universal law. He has discovered that one law is existing, like force is equal to mass into acceleration, or something that Newton is saying the apple always. So he has discovered at some point of time, but if this knowledge is another. They may say that this is a universal law. It can present protection. It is applicable in all conditions, they may say. That it is verified, experimented.
What is that knowledge? That means Newton's whatever the given laws is a non-defective shabda.
They may say that they have.
But his criteria is what? It should be telling about all the objects in the whole universe, also outside the universe.
Outside, nobody has any experience.
But I will be proving, na? your Newton life, you say, see, that is only just telling about few things. But to establishing non-defect, it should be correcting the pratyaksha anuman all the times. Whenever they go wrong.
The scientists themselves say that before creation, in the stage of Big Bang, there was no matter, therefore there were no physical laws like gravity. They also say that there were no any physical laws. Physical laws created after the creation of matter. And even in the case of quantum mechanics, Newton mechanics don't work exclusively. There is one case where Newton mechanics, in the metaphysics also, Newton laws doesn't work.
So your question is what? Your point is what?
I'm clarifying this physical law, Newton law. They are not.
Yeah.
We cannot take it.
Yes. Any possible questions from audience?
Purans or Bible can also be said that they are
Anadi.
beyond belief.
Anadi, they say, time beginningless. They say they accept them, someone wrote. But we don't say that our Vedas are written by someone. We say Vedas are just brought up, but it is Anadi, it is there.
Same thing can be said about Bible.
They don't say.
Brought up, but
then if they say they are going to accept us, they will become followers of Vedas only. Then finally they should accept Veda. They don't say like that. Huh? No, they accept. They said that it's written only.
They cannot say it's eternal.
It's not. They cannot say it's eternal. They don't say. They don't claim. So that's why they're gone. Criteria is not fulfilled. They're gone.
रामायण रामचरितमानस
अरे वो तो सब है हमारा है वो सब वेद ही है देखो आप एक्सेप्ट कर लिया हमको रामायण महाभारत इफ यू से रामायण महाभारत यू आर इन माय पार्टी ओनली नाउ अच्छा ओके
They don't say, means Christians don't say that this is eternal. They say that it was written at some point of time and this knowledge was given or created at that point.
Yes. We can break their foundations very easy. Since they are accepted written, then why you are believing is a four defects like that? We can easily smash. Properly, if you preach, na, other leaves will be out within few minutes actually.
Just one point there, if somebody would say that in those group of people that they say that it is eternal knowledge and it was brought out at some point of time like that. Veda. Bible also contains some universal laws.
Bible is going to deal the now my health problems are there. Bible is going to deal, but Veda is going to deal. Ayurveda is there, music is there, Vastu, Sthapatya, everything in this entire universe, whatever, even how creation happened, how the mind, everything is going to be explained. And explain all the knowledge show from that.
The very broad knowledge, but whatever knowledge is there.
Then gone. We are saying that everything we are going to explain. We said no, actually, which alone gives supreme scholarship to people. Kinds of all scholarship, give all kinds of scholarship to everyone.
Okay, if it is a limited knowledge, then it doesn't.
Then you are copying us actually. Limited when you accept means.
But we are saying non-defective shabda. So whatever shabda is there, that is non-defective. We are putting this criteria. We have put this criteria, but that shabda is not defective.
Then your shabda definitely you are accepting lower than my shabda. If I establish these criteria, if I found someone which is following satisfying this criteria,
that one is higher.
Okay, then okay, I am happy. I am happy with that.
We cannot try that it's wrong.
Okay, that's no problem. But that means your non-defective shabda is lower to my non-defective. Okay. Nobody will accept. That people will not accept. Those people will not accept. They will immediately go out from here. They say that we don't want. We don't want to participate in discussion. They say.
Some knowledge which is being discovered and which is being scientifically evolved. They say
that we already very long back it is over. When there is the involvement of the pratyaksha and anumana, which are purushas, four defects are influencing, and you involve those and you try to get the knowledge, then these purushas will come even in the time we already said, na, pratyaksha of the future we cannot bring at one place. That means now you don't have non-defective shabda. You are accepting it, this. Because future you are dependent on the pratyaksha and anumana of the people. But in future also people will come, na. So their contribution now you don't have. That means your defective, your non-defective shabda is not ready now. Okay, when it is ready, then you come. Mine is ready already.
One question actually that these conditions for non-defective shabda means what are the basis of these? They can take or there can be more conditions.
Tell me that. No imagination. Now on this spot, you tell me.
Someone may say that you have given your own.
So that's why I am going to prove all these things are existing, happening. And let NDS we assumed that. And these are the conditions we put with the discussion, all of us. And you tell me anything wrong in this.
We want such.
Even like now, we want to find from that non-defective shabda all the scholarship can get. Everyone like it or not, and also everyone. Not for one person. Everyone is going to get. And scholarship about all the things in this universe. Who will not accept it? Everyone will accept. Who will reject this? This criteria, everyone likes it actually. Excellent criteria, you see. Yes, no? Hey, why Jio Goswami? That is not me.
You have translated everything. सारा कुछ translation है.
ये तो मेरा नहीं है तो जीव गोस्वामी के संस्कृत में as it is translated here. So that's that shabda. That means any sober man, the way we brought actually from the journey, that means from beginning there and then pramāṇas, then finally defective, and then after an NDS, proving that through the. So after that, putting criteria, and that is shabda. Now you can attack on us. So that means you don't have your alternative. My alternative you should accept, that is Veda. Now, but you will put fingers on Vedas. That means, how can you say your Vedas are anadi? How can you say your Vedas are going to give so much knowledge? How can you say like that? You can ask. Then we are going to answer that. So, what is Veda? It is anadi siddha. That means which is perfect without any beginning. Anadi siddha. It is apaurusheyam. You should be patient actually. You should not immediately attack. You should hear the whole, then only you can.
We'll come back to this.
Then this even opponent party also, they should peacefully hear after presentation of everything. If they have doubts, then they can put an akshepa. That means, oh, this is we are not going to accept. Then you may disqualify me also to not to be a non-defective shabda. But 80 to 90% of people, they will accept if we present like this, na. But only thing is, if you are able to, if you are successful in making them understanding properly till here, but most of the people, what they are presenting, that itself they don't understand actually. That's why they feel bored and they will leave. But if a properly sober way, if you bring with making them understand each and every step, and if you properly bring up till here, finish. They'll be out actually. Here only. They'll be. So next, it is anadi, it is apaurusheya vakyam, which is anadi siddham, which appears from the Lord, who is the cause of everything, again and again at the starting of creation. That means it is coming out from the Lord and also it is going inside, coming out inside. So what is the beginning? And no beginningless. No beginning. Beginningless. Ananta means endless. So no beginning means Ananta. It is Ananta. So just I am saying that can be free from 4 defects.
It appeared. This was my doubt also way back. Appeared from Lord. So immediately the mind thinks at some point of time it appeared. But
yeah, at the beginning of the creation it appeared.
But the creation is
going on. So that's it is going. It's no ending. It's a cycle. What is the beginning of the cycle? Circle.
Every time it is created.
Yeah, every time creation it is exhaled. At the time of creation it is exhaled. And when the creation is winded up after Brahma's 100 years, it is inhaled.
But the cycle is
like that is in beginningless and endingless.
So in this way it is.
In this way it's beginningless. So that's why what will happen. So, we don't find any write-up also like this, which is having this much description. Even many people cannot think also. If you make them to think this much, and if they will immediately convince also. They feel happy, and if that excitement only they will accept.
If they understand.
If they understand. If they understand. That is the one main problem. They should be in the mode of at least some soberness. In the agitated mind, they cannot sit and because now we are all eating prasadam, chanting. So that's why now we are our On us, the rajas and tamas prakopa is less actually. That's why it is not making our mind so disturbed. At least hearing something. But beginners, it is very. But you can find some. To teach about the instructions of the Lord, Vedas are necessary. That is defectless pramāṇam. That is, by the Lord's mercy, some people accept, but people with crooked logic or fools don't accept Vedas. Jiva himself is writing. So, see, even after hearing such a sober explanation, still crooked means that means kutarkis. What? Kutarka karkasha mooda hava tanna grihanantu na tesham aprama padam katham apayatu. So that means even after any that what it means here, Jiva Goswami is saying that any sober man definitely accept whatever we said, but someone is kutarki means what? He's not a sober man actually. He doesn't have any sober thinking. So those kind of people always existing. Kutarka karkasha. Karkasha means very hard-hearted. Muda means fool. And that means they don't have any rational thinking. Tanna grahananti, they may not accept whatever I presented. Then what we can do then? And if you ask them, then tell me what is your proposition and what you want to. They don't say that also. Simply say that I don't want to accept. Then tell me where is the wrong in my explanation. They don't show anything. Simply say that I don't want. And I thought something differently they speak. Kutarka they bring out. Bad logic. We can experience when we face the more and more colleges, if you go and present, some kutarka, then karkashas. You want to say? So tesham apramapadam. That means they are going now in the path of the wrong knowledge. So who are going to save them then? They are fools. That's why now we got the mercy of the pure devotees because of that. So that's why when you go to the public presentation, if a powerful, that means you are also having the devotion, if you put some mercy on them, then that will create some soberness in them and they will accept. Yeah, that's true. Prasadam and also Harinam and doing some kirtan. Initially something that at least that vibe, whatever the wave is there on them, the influence, that wave's influence should be reduced. I don't think that distributing prasadam is ordinary activity. It is a mercy distribution. And kirtan, making them to hear kirtan, and even presence, sadhu's presence itself, what will make? It will reduce the power of the rajas and tamas immediately. Then they start. Kutarka goes sometimes. In that also variety, like Duryodhana and those people, even they are seeing the Lord's universal form, still they have so much kutarka, and they don't want to accept Krishna as a supreme personality of God, and they want to kill him. They want to seize him actually. When he went as a messenger, what they did, they tried to seize him actually. Krishna said, what they are thinking about me? These rascals. So that's why nacha ishvara vihitam vaidakadi Śāstram amatam. So next. Scriptures like this by the Lord's mercies. Okay. Scriptures like Ayurveda, which are given by the Lord, are not unacceptable as Śāstra. That means they are also Śāstra. One should not argue that since this statement doesn't have pramāṇam, it is like other works. Yeah, since they follow Vedas, they are also Śāstra. So see, here first what he said, that non-defective Shabda, he is saying that as a Śāstra. And that Śāstra is nothing but Veda. That Shabda is only Śāstra and that Śāstra is only Veda. So here now the important point, any literature or any work which is in line with the Veda, we accept it also as Śāstra, as non-defective Shabda. It should be in line with the Vedas. Next, we'll go now from here onwards, little bit speed. One should not say that because Buddha is also the Lord, that his words are also pramāṇam. So whatever Lord said, that is pramāṇam, because Vedas also coming from the Lord. So now Lord is coming and he is saying. So he is only saying that Veda is not pramāṇam. So that's why we should accept. No. Why?
Vedas are written.
Lord is not important. Lord's words are not.
Because Lord भगवान ने खुद कहा है कि
भगवान
मतलब वेदास में खुद लिखा है कि की बात ना मानो बिल्कुल ना से
लेकिन वेद को मानेंगे भगवान को मानेंगे भगवान से आया वेद को मानेंगे वेद से कहा गया भगवान को मानेंगे
भगवान ने मुझको बोला वेद भगवत तो साक्षात भगवत
धर्मं तो साक्षात भगवत प्रणीत
वही बोल रहे हैं हाँ तो उसमें पहले भगवान ने बोल दिया ना कि आप जैसे मैंने आपको बोला मेरे को पानी ना देना दोपहर तो फिर आप मेरे को पानी नहीं दोगे मैं बोलूंगा पानी दे दो पानी नहीं दोगे तो वैसे ही भगवान ने बोल दिया
So my point is here. So Vedas are there, and but Lord is saying that Vedas are not acceptable,
because we
and that Vedas are also came from Lord only, na? Then why we have to follow Vedas? Lord's word is more important.
अनादि है वेदा अनादि है वो टाइम एंड
In
circumstance
the Vedas also, Lord says, if I speak something against Vedas, then I sin.
My question you understood you all. Vedas came from Lord. And that Lord only is saying that you should not accept these Vedas. So that's why you should not accept Vedas as a non-defective shabda.
Shāstra only Lord's Buddha's avatar is described and we preach against it. So Shastras are telling about Lord.
Here you all say that अरे भाई ये लाड है या नहीं करके बोल रहे कौन शास्त्र बोल रहे हैं ना हम लोगों को तब तो इसीलिए हम लोगों की दृष्टि से देखेंगे तो हाँ कौन बड़ा है हम लोगों के लिए शास्त्री बड़ा क्यों अरे वो है वो लाड फलाना नाम है फलाना ठिकाना है ये तो बात कौन बोला वेद ही बोल रहे हैं ना वेद ही दिखा रहे ये लाड है करके अभी वेद से दिखाया गया लॉर्ड को आप मानकर अभी वो लॉर्ड बोला गया वेद को कैसा रिजेक्ट करेंगे करके आप काउंटर क्वेश्चन देना है मुझे मैं कैसा प्रेजेंट किया भगवान से वेद आया और भगवान उस वेद को रिजेक्ट किया इसलिए वेद को रिजेक्ट करना है ये मेरा है आप कैसा काउंटर क्वेश्चन पूछना है
वेद से तो हमें भगवान का पता लगा
हाँ मैंने एकदम ऐसा पचक करके लगना चाहिए उनको चाकू मैंने ऐसा बोलना है टक प्रेजेंटेशन में कुछ भी है प्रभुपद देखे आंसर्स कैसे रहते हैं एकदम स्मैश उसके बाद वो सामने भी बोल नहीं पाते चुप हो जाते ऐसा ये इंटेलेक्चुअल ये फाइट ये एक्सरसाइजेस है सब लाइक जिम टाइप इंटेलेक्चुअल जिम तो कैसा बोलना है आपको उत्तर देखिए अभी हम लोगों को भगवान है या नहीं कौन बोला वेद बोला इसीलिए आप कैसा माने वेद के द्वारा दिखाया गया भगवान जो बोल रहे हैं उसको मानने से भी वेद जो भगवान के बारे में बोल रहे हैं भगवान के बारे में बोल रहे हैं उसी को हम लोग महत्व मानना चाहिए इसलिए वेद ही प्रमाण है ऐसे भगवान बोले तो भी उसको हम प्रमाण नहीं मानेंगे क्योंकि उनके बारे में भी बोलने वाला कौन है वेद इसीलिए वो वेद कह रहे हैं कि ऐसा फलाना एक बार ऐसा भगवान आते हैं बुद्ध के रूप में वो बहुत कुछ बोलेगा मेरे बारे में भी बोलेगा माने नहीं करके लेकिन फिर भी अभी उनका बात मत मानो करके वो खुद लिखा है तो इसीलिए हमको वेद को फॉलो करना ठीक है So one should not say, okay, then this is over. This I am not discussing 8th point. It is quite very, very technical and it's not a इससे नींद आ जाएगा अभी सच में। अब हम लोग जंपिंग करेंगे डायरेक्टली। So now anadi. Main problem for us is in that criteria we said that Vedas are anadi. So we have the objection for this. Objection is raised. Is not overruled actually. Objection is raised by the public prosecutor actually. So towards the accuser. He's saying that in Vedas we see discussion of recent people. Then how Vedas can be eternal? Objection also आपकी तरफ हम ही raise कर रहे हैं। अभी वेदास को eternal है करके मैंने बोला, अभी eternal नहीं है करके आप तो बोलते हैं ना। आप सिंपली बोलेंगे वेदास को कैसे eternal मानेंगे, लेकिन कैसा नहीं इसको आपको दिखाना पड़ेगा एक्चुअली। डिबेट में ऐसा ही होता है। डिबेट इज नॉट लाइक दैट whatever you said I don't accept. I don't accept you said means you are out from the discussion. You are already defeated. I don't accept because of this reason. You should show the reason actually. Without showing reason, you simply say that I don't accept. That means you have nothing in your mind to oppose my statement, means you are defeated. That means you should follow my path then. So now you are all saying that I said Vedas are eternal. And you are saying that Vedas are not eternal. Then you should put a cause for that. Put
description of recent people.
what it mean? What it mean?
How Vedas can tell about the current people, like the dynasties are described. Is it ये है ना
हाँ हमारा वेद तो सब कुछ बोलेगा, पुराना भी और नया आगे भी आने वाले। इसको अभी यही बोले ना, वेद मान क्या है, आगे आने वाले के बारे में हम बोलेंगे, इसलिए बोले अनादि तो है। Tell me, what do you want? How you will refute my?
But these people are not eternal.
Huh?
Their description should not be there.
Huh? These people are not. Why not? This being a everything it is going to tell. So that's why future also will tell. It is anadi and it is telling the everything, what is happening, what will happen, what is happened, everything.
It is not in the future tense. It has written in the past tense. So that it has happened. If it would have been eternal, then it would have been written that this is going to happen. Bhagavatam to future. Some want some about Buddha, it's saying Kiteshu Bhavishyati. But like Ajamila story, it was written 5,000 years ago. That's why they is saying that Buddha is going to come. But the things happened before that it would say that it has happened.
This is logic. Good. Here, see, recent people discussion is there means that means two people are sitting and discussing whatever they discussed. That is in this. If it is the eternal one, then it should say it is going to come, he is going to come, he is going to come like that. It is not said like that. Recently, people sitting and discussing, and that is captured. Means what? You have to present that just to some people, between two people, discussions happened, and that is noted and that is written. So that's why it is not anadi. It is beginning. It is just beginning. It began just 5,000 years back. When there is all the incidents like Kurukshetra battle happened, by seeing that Vasudev compiled Bhagavad Gita. Sukadeva and Parishit, all 5,000 years they were sitting and discussing, and whatever the discussion is compiled as Bhagavatam. So that's why our all Vedas are the parts of Vedas. Everything is recent discussions is involving. So that's why it cannot be another. This is the objection from the opponent. Now I have to answer this. उच्यते अत एव च नित्यम् इत्यत्र सूत्रे शांकर शारीरिक भाष्य प्रमितायां श्रुतौ श्रूयते यज्ञेन वाचः पदवीयमायान् ताम् अन्वविन्दन् ऋषिषु प्रविष्टाम् इति स्मृतौ च महाभारत शान्ति पर्वे युगान्तेऽन्तर्हितान् वेदान् सेतिहासान् महर्षयः लेविरे तपसा पूर्वम् अनुज्ञाताः स्वायम्भुवा. Now we'll see the translation of this. Shankara quotes the following Shruti in this regard in his commentary on the above sutra. Yagnena vacha. Which sutra? This Brahma Sutra 1329. On this sutra, Shankaracharya writing this Shruti. That means there are, just to make you all understand, there are the Vedanta Sutras, and that Shankaracharya what he wrote? Commentary he wrote. In that commentary, he quoted the one Shruti. That Shruti we are now bringing. Okay? What is the meaning of Yagnena Vacha Padaviyam Ayantam Anvavindyarshishu Pravishtam? Drawing out the words of the Vedas, dwelling within the sages by sacrifice, the sages merely revealed the Vedas. That means these sages did some yajna and which are dwelling the words of the Vedas in them. Those words all through the yajna they now exhibited outside actually. Means what? Those are all in the hearts of the rishis. Those came out. Next, Yugante Antarhitan Vedan Setihasan Maharshaya Lebire Tapasa Purvam Anugnatah Swayam Bhuva. That means, instructed by Brahma, the sages at the end of the Yuga obtained through the austerities the Vedas which had previously disappeared, along with the Itihasas Mahabharata. That means when Yuga is finished, Brahmaji instructed when the new Yuga is started. So when the sages appear, so Brahmaji instructed them. So my dear sages, now you do the tapasya, then already existing Vedas will be revealed in your heart, and those can be revealed to you. Those you can get. So austerities, the Vedas which had previously disappeared along with the so the sages at the end of the Yuga obtained what they obtained? Vedas through austerities, which these Vedas disappeared in the previous Yuga. Like as the due course of the Kali Yuga advances, what will happen? Veda is disappearing one by one, one by one, one by one. So at the end of the Kali Yuga, you'll be seeing all the Vedas are out. When the Satyuga begins, then rishis once again appear. Then what they do? They do tapasya, and whatever the Vedas already disappeared, those they will be appearing. Those will be appearing back. Thus the sages, that means what we are understanding from this? Thus the sages are not producers of the Vedas. Rather the Vedas, which are eternal, entered the sages and then appeared through them. Similarly, the names and forms arise in each day of Brahma according to the description of in the eternal Vedas. Every day, actually, after the one day, that means 1000 Mahayugas, all the creatures from till the Svargaloka, everything will be winded up. All the bodies are destroyed. So then Brahmaji once again creates the humans, devatas, rakshasas, asuras, all lower planets people. So every time how he is preparing all these. So not only this, every Brahma, whoever is coming into this Brahmanda, every 100 years of lifespan for the Brahma and it is finished, and once again he comes new Brahma. Every Brahmaji is doing the same kind of creation. That means there should be some common knowledge among all the Brahmas. That means every Brahmaji is creating human being means 2 eyes and 2 hands only, not the 3 eyes, 4 ears, 4 legs, or 4 hands. Are they creating? No, everyone is creating same. That means what? Every Brahmaji is having the common knowledge. That knowledge is nothing but Vedas. So you can see, Matva in his commentary gives the following Shruti in his commentary to Samana Nama Rupatvat Chavrutitva Api Avirodo Darshanat Smrutescha Surya Chandramasau Data Yatha Purvam Akalpayat. That means the creator made the sun and moon as previously Rigveda. As previously. Rigveda 10:90. This is this. What here understanding? Every Brahmaji is creating the same way sun, same way moon, because everyone is learning from the Vedas how to do creation. So then after that, based upon the Vedas, they are doing the creation. So Veda is the cause for the entire creation. That means all the pratyaksha, anumana, pramanas, everything are. That means our senses, our mind, intelligence, all are. Mind is known as mind because in the Veda the word mind is there, and how to prepare mind is also explained. Then Brahmaji is making mind as per the instructions of Vedas, and then he is so making the humans, making the demigods, making the animals. Yeah.
जैसे हम वेदास को वेदा को तो वेदों के ही
That's why Vedas are it's merit, it's not demerit. If someone prove the ability of Veda, then that someone is more superior. स्वयं प्रकाश दिया अपने आप को दिखाती है. So like you lamp is there, this lamp is illuminating itself. एक दिया को देखने के लिए और एक दिया चाहिए क्या? नहीं. लेकिन एक अंधेरा रूम है, एक पेन है इधर, ये पेन अपने आप को दिखा सकती नहीं, लेकिन इसके पास दिया ले आएंगे तो वो दिया इसको दिखाएगा या नहीं? और दिया को देखने के लिए और एक दिया चाहिए क्या? अपने आप को. तो माने स्वयं प्रकाश का माने अपने आप को दिखाना. ये वेद में ये क्वालिटी रहना मेरिट है डिमेरिट है? मेरिट है. वेरी गुड एक्चुअली. थैंक यू. इंडिपेंडेंट. यू आर सपोर्टिंग मी. तब तो और एक कोई वेद को प्रमाण है करके प्रमाणित करेंगे, वो कौन है तब? और उनको प्रमाण है करके कौन प्रमाणित करेंगे? और कोई है और उनको और कोई तो क्या अनवस्था हो जाएगा. तो इतना सुदूर धावन माने ऐसा लॉन्ग रनिंग करने के बाद आप तो एक जगह तो रुकना चाहते हैं ना. नहीं रुकना चाहते तब तो दैट लॉजिक इज इन सी प्रोग्रामिंग आल्सो व्हाट वी से दिस इज infinite loop. No use actually that kind of program. Then machine is always running there only. Then energy is waste, time waste, no output. So everyone wants to stay back at one side, one place or not. That means discussion should end to the conclusion. So that's why you after running, then you will reach finally. That is nothing but Veda. So which illuminate itself. That is needed actually. If you want every day to establish that one ultimate one, you need another one. Then who is that? That kind of thinking is a right thinking? That's not right thinking, because it is not going to give any conclusion. This is a defective thinking actually, as per the as per Śāstra. So that means you want one, the final one which is illuminating itself. That's why it is illuminating itself. It is telling about itself.
Bhagavatam Mahatma is there in Bhagavatam. That is also considered.
Bhagavat Mahatma is there in another Puranas also.
Bhagavatam also describes this story.
That is another thing. Glory. Okay. But here the main point is, yes, Vedas are establishing Vedas. Swayam Prakasha. Like the lamp is showing lamp itself. The Swayam Prakasha. So merit. Like this, a few more are there. You can easily read and understand this. Few more examples. In the beginning, Brahma spoke the words. That means, from this, what we are understanding, Veda is telling that these Vedas are the cause. Even Brahmaji's creation also is done as per the Vedas only. So it's not that after Brahmaji's creation, someone so sitting and seeing the things, and then after observation he didn't compile the book Veda. No, whole creation happened based upon Vedas. So that's why Veda can tell about the everything in this universe. Everything. Everything. Because the whole creation happened based upon that. Who is telling? Veda itself is telling. Why it is merit or demerit? It is merit only. You don't need any another one to tell. Because what is your hunt? Your hunt for such a pramāṇam which is independent, स्वतंत्र. तो मिल रहे तो ले लो. What's the problem? That means you should establish greatness of Veda by the Veda only. Then people will be get convinced. नींद आ रहा है सबको? थोड़ा सा ड्रॉजी फील हो रहा है ना? क्योंकि डिस्कशन ऐसे है, थोड़ा सा टफ रहता है. So few more examples are there. That means saying that saying the word Eta, Brahma created the Devatas. Saying Astragan, he created humans. We all have this file because you can read this. The only example, that means Brahmaji also creating everything based upon the Vedas only. And Vedas are all the time coming to the stages when they do tapasya which are already existing. So that's why these are all even the recent people stories are there. So those already there in Anadi, those appearing actually. Appearing by the someone. So that means Veda is like a script. Based upon that script, events happens. It's not that like a newspaper. In the newspaper, what happens? Incident happened, then after that, script is written. About that, some message is collected. Veda is not like that. Veda is already there, like drama. In the drama, what we do? In the script already is there. Based upon the script, yes, that's a drama will play. Similarly, these prominent stories, whatever we see, conversation of Parikshit and also conversation of Sukadev Goswami, all these actually so discussions which are already there in the Vedas. Based upon that, corresponding jivas are taking so role of that and they are performing. So that's why Vedas are not written by seeing the incidents, but the Vedas are dictating the things what to happen. Not about everyone, only prominent stories.
Prominent story.
Not like Krishna and avatars like Lord.
The persons who are having discussion, they are also quoting from Veda, the knowledge which is already there. They are giving the same knowledge. As you said, rishis got revelation that by Yagya or Tapasya, they got the inspiration to write those words. They were similarly Shukdev Goswami, what you speaking, that is there in is speaking from Lord's inspiration from Veda. Is it not?
So in the case of Sukadev Goswami and Parikshit, Sukadev Goswami before teaching to Parikshit already book is done by Vedas by seeing the Vedas, 100 crore slokas. He compiled. And that book he taught to Sukadev Goswami, that entire book Sukadev Goswami taught to Parikshit. So Sukadev Goswami from where he started? Janmadhyasya yatonvaya, from there he started. So, but anyway, incidents happens as per the Vedas. No? There. No. Explain, bro.
I was having some doubt. I can repeat what you said, but I don't understand. You said that Vyasa written Srimad Bhagavatam based on the Veda. What is so then he taught the same Srimad Bhagavatam to Shukdev Goswami, and Shukdev Goswami he repeated the same from Janmadhyas to Parikshit Maharaj. And in that also, so but we see Shukdev Goswami's entry is in second canto.
Yes.
So how Shukdev Goswami would start from Janmadhyas?
That's why I'm saying this is not the Vedas is not writing based upon seeing the incident. It is already there and everything he compiled, and that was taught to him, and everything he spoke. Sukadeva Goswami spoke everything to Parikshit. As it is.
So he was talking about the present in the present.
No? No? Vishwanath explained this in the second kind of first chapter. Idam Bhagavatam, that sloka comes in that commentary.
Up to that, I could understand that Vedas has written, and he taught the same to Shukdev Goswami.
And everything Sukadeva Goswami learned from his father. The total he is sitting and explaining to Parikshit. Now our problem is what? So Sukadeva Goswami started from the second canto. Then what about first canto? That means he didn't teach to Parikshit. Like that we think. Then after that, Sukadeva Goswami from wherever he started, that much Sutta Goswami heard and he added his thing. That means Sutta Vacha. And he started. That means we are always in the perception of after happening incident, this is written. We are in the perception of after happening incident, it is written. Like that we think. We are in such a perception, but that is not. Vasudev compiled everything. Whatever is going to happen in Naimisharanya also he compiled as a book. Sota Vacha also is there. Saunaka Vacha also is there. Everything he made 18,000 slokas, otherwise how it can be there?
There are not 18,000 slokas, there are this.
No, that counting Vacha, everything you should. Syllables are Anushtup you should do. 88 only you should break it. Then it will be. Not the direct slokas. That means the Vedas, they are measured with the literatures with the 888. 4 8s, 32 syllables is one sloka. Even if it's a big gadya, you will take as one sloka. No. It will be broken into many slokas. Even Vacha also you should consider.
Vacha also comes in. Are there more verses in the Bhagavatam like 1,000 only, or just like you say that 100 crore says?
No missing. Totally safe.
In the Ramayana, that is said. Charitam Raghunathasya Shatu. So in that it is.
What did you say?
Charitam Raghunathasya Shatu. But here it is available.
But Bhagavatam is in the Matsya Purana it comes. So 300 and something adhyayas and Ashtadasha Sahasrani. So 18,000 slokas. It is mentioned and that many are there. No loss. That also comes point while establishing Bhagavatam. Okay. So now another this you can read all. And another objection we raise. Okay, you will accept Veda is Anadi or not? Any objections are there? Prabhu, we are not feeling interested. So there is another objection. For people who don't believe in God, it is famous that Śāstra is created by recent people. They behave to destroy the Vedas which have unbroken succession without.
Second objection you are reading.
Second objection?
On that same page. You were reading second point, objection.
This we should read actually. This is already in the LOE means some clarification is needed, and that's why I have translated, no? So for the sake of some doubt is there for me, so that's why I put it on. So we will go to the second objection. That means sometimes what will happen in the Sanskrit, in this edition, whatever I have, maybe I am not getting the proper version actually. And that's why I need to do the other editions, other manuscripts, and find is there any Sanskrit changes are there. That's why it kept okay. Next, second objection. It seems that Vedas are not reliable since we see the following statements in the Vedas. Like example, suns float, stones float, earth spoke, water spoke. This is also no we objection actually, right? How can we accept these Vedas? In that we say that the earth is speaking, stones are floating, people are flying. What is this actually? So then refutation for this. This is the glorification for increasing the potency of the stones which are useful for special rituals. This kind of praise is used in the case of Lord Rama's constructing the bridge. So it is not a fault. In the same way, earth spoke and water spoke indicates the presiding devatas are speaking. So what here Jiva Goswami is saying, stones are floating means these stones when you write Rama, so they are floating. That means the word is having the ability. Nama, Bhagavan Nam is having the Shakti actually. So here what Jiva Goswami want to say, the content whatever is there in the Vedas is not everything just under the logic of humans. It's a beyond the logic. And Lord's name is having such a potency. If you write Lord's name Rama on the stone, it is floating. It can happen also. But you may say logic is not logical for me. If everything logical for you, then you are the non-defective Shabda. We already proved you will be defective only. Tarka Pratisthana. In this way, Vedas are reliable at all times, in all respects. But because they are difficult for ignorant jivas to comprehend, being words of the omniscient Lord, it is only possible for persons having special pratyaksha gained through the influence of the Vedas can perceive whatever is stated in the Vedas and not persons fixed in logic. Such as statements, whatever are the stones are floating and these things, who can see? Those who follow the process given by the Vedas and who purify themselves, their senses, they can see. Stones are floating. They can realize. But those who are not following the path given by the Vedas and just they, by using their material logic, they don't want to understand, they don't want to accept them, who is going to save them? Then produce your own pramāṇa then. And show the best process to practice. Here the saying Śāstra yukto anubhava pramāṇam tattuttamam matam anumadya na swatantraha pramāṇa padavim yayuhu. The best pramāṇa is perception following the meaning of scripture. That means every pramāṇa should follow the meaning of scripture. And independent anumana doesn't get the status of pramāṇa. It is said in the Śāstra. Independent anumana, independent logic. That means the logic which is not considering the axioms of the Śāstra. That like in the Vyapti-gnānam. In the anumana means what? Vyapti-gnānam. The Vyapti-gnānam, if you take from the pratyaksha, and that means that kind of anumana which is using the Vyapti-gnānam from the pratyaksha, and it is independent from the Śāstra, and such a independent anumana is not pramāṇa. It always goes wrong. But Anumana, which is taking the Vyapti Gnana from Shāstra. And if you use that kind of Anumana Pramana to understand Shāstra, then that is okay. We take help of Anumana Pramana. But what kind of Anumana?
Based on
Based on Shāstra. That's why Vasudev is saying, what he's saying, Tarka Pratisthana. The same is the opinion of the author of Brahma Sutras in the Tarka Apratisthana. That means Tarka does not have any Pratishtha. It is having no independent existence. Shruti also says, Na esha tarkena matir apaneya proktanyenaiva sugnanaya preshtha. This knowledge cannot be achieved by logic. Oh dear one, it should be taught by another person in order to be understood properly. So that's why if you take the Shastras and if you try to understand Shastra based upon your material logic, you will not get any understanding on that. So then what you need? You need the people so who can make you to believe the axioms. That is known as Kripa of Siddha Bhaktas. When that Kripa is there, then you will you will believe the axioms and then you start getting habituated and following that. So that's without Siddha Bhaktas, Bhakti will not begin. But since Bhakti is the conclusion of all the Shastras, so to accept that, because it is beyond the logic, what you need? Kripa of the pure devotees. Okay, like this, so many are there. You read this. Shankaracharya's other Puranas, like this are there. Third objection, you don't need to understand. Don't need to means is still translation is also not over. It's quite difficult. So from here, we till here we stop, and tomorrow. Now Vedas we have okay we accept Vedas. If you have you please read the other also. We don't have much time to go every line. Generally, these classes will not be 2 hours class. Every day we teach only maximum 45 minutes because very very dry subject this is, and people will be finished within because so much mental taxing will be there taxing. So what we do in till now I taught only 1 hour and that too first 15 minutes revision, last 15 minutes revision only half an hour class. Generally we do like that one. Very 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 tough subject, na? And people also will digest and many days they take to get habituated. But 2 hours countlessly, endlessly we are discussing new things. So, but anyway, good. So you feel also difficult. So now next tomorrow's assignment is you all accepting Vedas? Huh? Because whole creation happened by Vedas, so that's why Vedas can criteria is satisfied or not. That means what criteria? It should give the knowledge about the entire universe. It can give or not. Because universe came from based upon this only. And beyond the universe also it can give or not. Because before the universe also it was there or not. Anadi, so it can give or not. So yes, and to everyone it can give. And all the knowledge it can give. And what else? What are the criteria? Yes. No, no. Everyone scholarship and all scholarship, which can give it can correct the pratyaksha and anumana pramanas or not? Yes. Because all the pratyaksha and anumana pramanas are created based upon that only. Then why not? It will correct definitely. Whenever pratyaksha goes wrong, it knows. Like example, anumana whenever goes, it gives correcting. Example, every animal dung is impure. So you as per anumana, you will apply the same thing. Cow is also animal. Yatra yatra Jento humalamasti tatra tatra durgandham. And udaharana kukka, that means dog. Yatha sunakaha. So based like you take the example is dog. Dog shit is impure. So that means you have seen cat, you have seen the rat, you have seen the like that, all the animals. All the shit is impure. So now what is your statement? So all the animals dung is impure. Okay, because of example is rat, or the cat or dog. So now you based upon this tarka, you say cow's dung is also impure. Then as per the tarka, cow's dung is impure. But now Veda, what it is saying? Cow dung is pure. That means Veda is correcting the Anumana power. Is overruling. So like this, Vedas are describing about all the planetary systems, influence, where the Pratyaksha and Anumana cannot reach there. They can't reach. So it is correcting the Pratyaksha and Anumana, also which is self-accomplished. It is beginningless and it is self-accomplished. Who is created Veda? No one created. Self-accomplished and beginningless, self-accomplished, and which is the root of all paramparas and collection of alma. And all the whatever you are now seeing so many different types of the knowledges, they are all not produced from the Pratyaksha and Anumana. They all somehow or other, very, very long back, we don't trace back, but from the Vedas only something is taken and some distortion has happened and some sampradayas and some cultures are there. So that's it is the root of everything. Okay. So like this, all the criteria are satisfied. You are all feeling very intelligent. Okay, thank you very much. So tomorrow what we are going to see, just for the tomorrow's sake, these Vedas are there, but now the problem is very good Vedas we accept, but those Vedas are not completely available. You established Veda, but now you show me all the Veda. No, you don't have. Then what is the use of establishing Veda? Tomorrow we'll see.
Well, the question remains the same. The Veda might be written by some person.
Veda? Who is that person?
We assume Vedas to be Anadi, but it might be written by archaeologists say that the Vedas are written 200 years, 2000 years ago. Then it doesn't have the plan of the universe. No? It has a plan of the universe.
You are saying that Vedas are written by some person. Prove that. Who is that person? Statement is Hetu should do. Who is that person?
Even we discussed that the person who has written, they were existing and.
This is our statement, and you are saying that it is written. Then,
That in the Vedas were written by
compiled.
Yes. By Vyasadeva. So yes. Vyasadeva is the person.
But your person
he's giving the help. He's telling Vyasadeva has
then he is supporting me, not he is supporting him. No, but because you are accepting that Vedas are saying that it is written by Vedas. And that means you are accepting Vedas. And that Vedas are saying it is existing Anadi, but he is just typing using mantras, he is getting and that means you are accepting Veda. Then you are supporting me.
I got you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Upadev जी का भी जो नाम लेते हैं Upadev.
Upadev कौन है?
Prabhupada writes in Bhagavatam first canto Bhagavatam introduction that some people say that Bhagavatam Upadev is the person. They are refuting the authenticity of Bhagavatam. They are saying that Bhagavatam is not a part of Veda. It is not written by Vyasa. It's written by some ordinary person like. They don't want to accept Bhagavatam. That's why they are putting this proposition, false proposition.